Jackal, Shimano, Poison Adrena 7.4 heavy. This is a regular fast action rod. That's what they're listing it as anyway. Interested to go bend it over here on the wall. This is a rod that when you hear that kind of, that length and power and action, you think frog fishing, right? A lot of manufacturers have kind of landed as that is the staple frog action is a 7.4 heavy power rod, whether it be fast or regular fast, due to the fact that a lot of times a rod like this, people are fishing with straight braid. Now, being the fact that it's that regular fast action with this one, they made it a little bit more versatile. So you could fish really big topwaters with this. You could fish medium-sized swim baits with this. You could fish a whole bunch of different things because they knocked a little versatility into it by slowing down the speed of this rod. If it was strictly a fast action and you were literally moving your wrists a little bit and getting into the backbone of the rod, it limits what you can do with the rod. It makes it my kind of rod where you just want to set the hook with a jig all the time or a Texas rig. But with that little bit slower taper in the blank, we should see on the wall over here that this is a little bit more of a versatile rod than that, being able to move some other big baits around the water column. But 7.4, think frog rod. Let's bend it and see if we think it's a frog rod too. All right, we're here with the Jackal Poison Adrena 7.4 heavy. They're calling it a regular fast. Let's bend it up. Let's load it up. It is on a slow pull. Absolutely regular fast action. Let's do it on a hook set here. Yeah, on a faster, snappier hook set. It is exactly as stated. Once again, good job, Shimano. They're nailing what they're calling their action, at least to what I'm bending it and seeing with my eyeballs on the grid here. This thing is fast. It wants to get into backbone, but the backbone's a little bit further back in that blank. It is a regular fast action. So 7.4 heavy power, like I said, makes me think frog every time. I think a lot of you probably think the same thing because there's a lot of frog rods in the market with that length and power associated to them. But being that this rod does load up a little slower than a typical frog rod would, I would think you could do some more stuff like medium duty swim bait action with this. You could do big oversized topwaters with this. You could do big jigs. I know I'm gonna say something blasphemous here, but even with big rods now, I'm trying a lot of line to leader stuff. I am doing some like 40-pound braids with 20-pound fluorocarbons and things like that. This rod has a lot of power and it's slow enough that I wouldn't be worried about my knot, and I could really lean into some fish without a big, long 6'11" or 7'11" or 8-foot flipping stick. I could try and fish a big, big jig with a 7.4 rod, and it's got the kind of power I'd need to get a hook set in the fish and get the fish out of really heavy cover. So this is a really cool rod from the Jackal Poison Adrena lineup, the 7.4 heavy power regular fast action rod.